What's on the ballot this November election? Click What's on the ballot at michigan.gov/vote to find the ballot for your precinct. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, we are clutching our pearls. Thank you all for tuning in. With a pearl clutch.
Hey, everybody.
And we're so glad to have you back.
Thank you. I missed the
Yeah, we missed you.
you.
But we had, who did we have?
Mr. AC.
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
Uncle
We had
AC.
Uncle AC on here.
Yeah, let me call him.
Uncle AC, I still claim you, baby. You still my Uncle AC.
But I'm so happy to be here. Because we got a lot of clutching.
We better get right
Oh,
with
We better get started.
We can start clutching for today.
But where do we start? Because I want to talk about some stuff last week, but
we got to talk about this immediate dumpster fire meeting
tonight,
it was. I'm not gonna say it was a meeting because somebody left the gathering.
We're gonna do tonight. Okay, you all like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share,
Yes,
subscribe.
everybody
Do that.
like, share, and
They thought
subscribe.
that tonight they were gonna vote to put a third ward council person in.
Is that what they thought?
That's what they thought.
Oh.
That's what they thought.
Huh?
Now, I just have a question. Okay, but they lost quorum
Okay.
because Jonathan Jarrett told them he had to
She
6:15.
said they did not consult him when they made this.
Cheers to him.
Yep.
Yes.
Cheers, Jonathan.
Cheers, Jonathan.
Way
Thank
to
you
stand up.
for being the man I know you are.
That's
So cheers to him. He said, I got to go. And they didn't know what to do.
Well, you can see the hamster running around and what's in their head.
You said the hamster.
Oh,
That
yeah.
hamster
Okay,
was
okay. Whose head was the hamster running in?
the Dale's was running. The hamster was running. She was trying to figure out a way, and then Candace. Well, the meeting started. So when the meeting started, and since it started, we can go and have a quorum because the meeting.
Just make
I'm
it
like, girl, what kind of Robert's rules of order? And you look at that? How you gonna stand? Now, any other time, if somebody, now any other meeting you done been in,
Wait, there might be some popcorn.
any other meeting you've been in, when somebody breaks quorum, the meeting is over with. This fool gonna say, "Well, we started it. So since we started it, I'm like, girl,
Did you all see the meeting? I don't know if anybody out here has watched that meeting, but listen to
Let us
this.
know if you watch.
So, but at least Stephanie, last week they didn't even have a meeting. They put a motion on the floor. They voted. They called a recess. Gave warning.
girl,
And
wait,
didn't
you
even
didn't
have
even
a
have a
quorum.
meeting. I'm just gonna say this for everybody that has a job. When you call in sick, when I call in sick, don't call me.
I
You gonna call me? If you gonna call? If I call in sick, how you gonna call me?
Yeah.
And ask me why can I come to work? If I call in
I'm gonna
sick,
compel you to come.
I'm sick.
That's the weekend.
Look, I'm sick, and it sounds like the people that called in sick was sick of them.
But let me say this. Let me say this too. Let me say this too. This is the kicker.
What's the kicker, Carol?
This city council at the Big Top Circus decided
With Bozo at the head,
the
Big Bird.
Green Man.
Ooh, no,
They
you didn't.
decided
Bozo
that
at
since
the head.
these people didn't come to a meeting, they could
Do
inflict
whatever.
some legal
Maneuver.
sanctions on them.
Yeah.
What makes you think
I know. We need.
you can legally do anything to me for not coming to a meeting? If that's the case, people in the Senate, the Congress, and everybody else, the problem is These guys don't know the rules because they've never followed them. I've said that over and over again. And if a meeting
You don't have
breaks
to
quorum,
follow rules when you make them.
if the meeting, the problem is this.
What's the problem?
This is what
I need some
this is
popcorn.
what you gotta know, and this is what they need to know.
Popcorn
Just
and
because you
pillows.
made it a rule
Don't mean it's a
does
law.
not override the law. You don't have
Reality.
you don't have the jurisdiction to get together with this circus that you guys are pretending to be a council, a city council. Get together with this circus and decide you're going to inflict legal sanctions on somebody because they won't let you put them in the noose and let you have your will. It doesn't work like that. Matter of fact, if you have a meeting and the meeting breaks quorum, yes, you can continue to
Carol,
talk.
they didn't even have a quorum
Okay,
when this happened.
but okay, so they don't have quorum. But you can talk, you can discuss issues. You cannot take any action. There is no motion without a board. There is no
Well, she wanted a
voting.
motion to
without a
cancel the
board.
meeting.
So take this a little higher, more controversy. I'm concerned about the police chief that allows his staff to be managed
By city council.
by council to remove people, and there's no meeting. Is he aware?
So then let's take it a little higher too,
Okay.
because I want to know why the clerk and the city attorney let them call a motion.
Okay.
You're not in a meeting.
Yeah.
Let them vote. They took a recess, and not one of them said, "We're not in a meeting."
No, she took her foot back there and was
Let me tell you. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Govern her.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. And the reason is because the city attorney is not following the law, and neither is the clerk.
Yeah.
Nobody's following the rules. They're just going along with whatever the evil
Doers.
circus masters
The evil
say
doers.
do, and they running around. And they running around like back in the old days when folks had to perform, and they run around with the tap dancing.
Yeah.
They running around like that, breaking all kind of rules and laws. But this is what I pray for the day that the law comes in and says something to any of these people, even pretend like
I
they're
don't want
thinking
them to
about.
say nothing. I want them to put their hands
Well, this is the thing about this is the thing about liars, cheaters, and cowards that ain't really gangsters. Like Beretta used to say, "Don't do the crime if you can't do the time."
Mhm.
When either of these idiots are faced with the jail time, they gonna be singing like they wanted the Supreme. Gladys Knight and the Pimps even. RuPaul and the backup Paulette even. Okay, they all gonna be the singing, whatever singing group of your choice. They gonna be
video.
They're gonna be doo-wop, diddy, she did it, not me, hitty. They're gonna be telling on each other,
Girl.
lying on each other,
Okay.
acting like somebody made them steal, somebody made them get their kitchen remodeled and get new cement, somebody held them at gunpoint, made them tell some lie. All of that, somebody made them open a nonprofit so they could steal the money and they didn't want to, but their life was in that. Oh, you can hear all that.
What about Carol?
Did I say that? Vote for
The
Carol.
press conference. Did you all see that press conference?
I did.
And Tanya Burns
I-
crashed the
She's
car.
wrapping them up.
Tanya, look, here it is. Watch, you guys. We got popcorn.
Bust up in there. Let me get some kernels on my nap.
Watch this. Now watch. Show some of this.
Tanya Burns.
At first, they're having such a good time. It's just
Just lies.
it's Petty LaBelle
Give
and
Mrs.
Patty
Burns
LaBelle and
she
Donna
crossed
Burns.
out Mike Loretta Young.
and they're just laughing and talking because they're so happy.
Let me get that one.
So I'm coming out.
Oh, which one of you?
Smell pretty for Ron.
Expect time.
Here
You don't stop me from lying on you.
Tanya came in there like Oprah Winfrey when she was coming through the cornfield with Hoppo with Mr.
You
Wood.
told
She
Hoppo to beat
She
me.
kept walking up and out, said, "Go home, Tanya."
That's good.
But I thought she swung in there like Loretta Young, just a real.
She's
Okay,
not
wait,
saying it
show
all.
us. Show us something.
One.
Thank you, Dr. Lewis. The people of Flint elected us to do their business. That means being present at regularly scheduled council meetings, as well as other special council meetings. Last night, we rescheduled a finance committee and all the other committees. So it was a night that was already set aside for council business. The residents of the 3rd Ward are being underrepresented because we have been unable to appoint that new person.
We have community benefits agreements, we have zoning ordinances, we have things that are important to the city of Flint. We have organizations that want to bring multi-million-dollar investments to this city. They want to bring hundreds of jobs to this city. And the playing of politics is halting and stunting the growth. This is not optional. This is not if we feel like doing it. This is law. This is city law. To see why.
Okay, now wait a minute. First they're talking about the 3rd Ward, taking the voice of the 3rd Ward.
They didn't care about taking
They
the voice
didn't
of the
care.
1st Ward.
For 90
When
days.
they violated us,
They didn't
what
care
was
about
over?
taking the voice of the
The
6th
6th Ward
Ward
for
for
30
30 days. But now all of a sudden they care about taking the voice.
Yeah, because it's benefiting them. See, it's a big deal when it
It's
benefits
a
them.
whole
Vote
different.
for Carol.
But when it's against,
That's
they
what
don't
I'm
care
talking
about them.
Tell them, Carol.
I ain't
Vote
gonna
for
even get-
Carol.
I'm trying not to get wound up.
Okay, well, but did you hear? I mean, that's a lot of nerve to say. You're disenfranchising people. They don't have a
And this
voice.
is the law.
And this is the law, but it wasn't the law
and
when
this is
Eric
the
Mays
important
was
stuff.
taken out and people in
Yeah.
the 1st Ward didn't have representation.
Yeah.
And what we got to vote on is important. It's very
Right.
important. We got ordinances and we got this, and your
That's
roof
all happy.
and your roof is leaking. That ain't important. I'm gonna take these opera funds and put them in my nonprofit. Your windows is
In my
drafty.
park.
That ain't important. Don't worry
Well,
about
she
my
didn't
that.
put that money in that park.
Well, her
You
said
drove
that.
past here.
Her said that.
Her ain't put no money in that park.
She probably will.
Her ain't put no money in that
She
fund.
probably bought some
Her ain't
trash
put no money in that
cans,
park.
bought some kids some ice cream and had them clean up. She probably.
So okay, Landon.
She ain't put no
Comments?
Oh, you
$75,000.
gonna give us some comments?
Okay.
Have you brought
Okay.
that Cyrus Park? $75,000 has not went into that park.
Mm-mm.
Went into a pocket.
$75
In
maybe,
the
but
pocketbook.
not
It did
$75,000.
go into a pot.
Okay,
It
give
parked
us
into
our
her bank
comments,
account in her
Landon.
purse.
We got Marsha Williams says, hey, hello.
Hey, Mark.
Marsha.
We got Helen Rochelle Williams waving her hand.
Hey, Helen.
John Malley says, hello, ladies.
Hey, John.
Jay
John,
Nino.
we appreciate your insightfulness and comments that you and your insightful comments that you make, sir. We appreciate
Sure
it.
do.
Jay Nina Ewell says, or probably Ewell, excuse me. You can tell Liddell and Mushat have never been to a meeting that follows Robert's rules. They never even been to a simple union meeting. The second quorum is broke. The meeting is over.
That's right.
Elijah Green said, not true according to Robert's rules of order. Melissa Zambrinsky said, good evening, ladies. Maxine Murray.
Hey, Melissa.
Oh, sorry, I went too fast.
Melissa, don't nobody get put out of a meeting like you, girl. Nobody get put out of a meeting like you, girl.
She come up there and tell they tails off every chance she get. I love
We got Miss Maxine Murray in the building.
it.
Jasmine Hall says, good evening, ladies. Maxine said, good evening. We got B. Marie says, my heart.
Right.
Kathleen King said, good evening, beautiful queens.
Hey, Miss Kathleen.
And then Elijah.
You always support us.
Yeah, and we do appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
That's right.
And then Elijah said, there is no legal motion when the meetings, excuse me, when the meetings doesn't have a quorum. The only legal allowance would be for whoever had the floor to continue the discussion,
Right.
adorn the meeting for lack of quorum.
Right.
Why do we know that?
How come they don't know that? And how come the clerk and the attorney didn't say that?
That's
John Malley
That's
talked
why
to
we're
us.
voting for Carol.
All the clerks know is she won't
Tell
let
us.
you
Vote for
with
Carol.
Explain that to us,
That's it.
John.
Vote for Carol, who knows the rules.
That's what I want to know.
Right. I tell you what.
So then what happens? Because what's her name? Judy. She turned into a Donald Trump up in there.
She ain't turning.
Yes, she
She
did.
been one.
But watch how she
She
does.
been one.
She's Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Duck.
So I'm coming, I'll be back when, get a safety plan. I want my case to be investigated. It has not been given to a detective because that elected officials, it's against the law to be threatened your life. I've been working on to give them $36,000 to make sure we could move those funds over. Now, yeah, I was, Judy. I went back and, see, this is what I'm talking about. And I don't want to do the tit for tat, because what I'm saying is, the truth will show you. And I worked with Emily Dorr on that, and I went and talked to the deputy CFO. Absolutely. So what I'm saying is, our lives, if they want to protect the public, and this is the thing, in that stairwell was city staffers who were scared. Emily Dorr, the deputy CFO, the CFO, a senior citizen, her granddaughter. You're talking while I'm talking. That shouldn't have happened. And without a plan for the public to be safe, without a plan for the staff to be safe, and for the council members, we were not told of any of these things. And it was a scary situation. We were not contacted, and it's during the meeting. This should have been before, to make sure. Now, yesterday, people were put out of this meeting, and they were put out of this meeting, and no one was put out of the meeting on the 14th. You had 3 people that were put out and another 8 that were warned. Nothing happened with that meeting.
Did you see that?
That was ridiculous.
That was,
They
were so nervous because Tanya was reading them the business.
She was.
Look like they was taking a picture. She's taking a picture of you, Tanya.
And she thinks she's so slick. The lights are on. Lie down. The lights are on.
So now you all see that.
This is what kills me about that whole situation. Number one, like Councilwoman Burns said, and we all know from being at council meeting, Stephanie, what was you clapping?
Yeah, I was clapping.
Stephanie was doing this, and she threw Stephanie out. Okay,
Police chief
wasn't even saying a word, just for clapping. Liddell,
She put somebody out for doing this.
But she did. This one lady was doing this, like motioning, like when somebody
One of
talking. She put, yeah, and then they tried to throw me off the ethics and accountability board for holding up a sign. But here's the issue. And then after Liddell does all this, she was getting a police escort to the meeting and from the meetings. But then we got 15 battle cats and thundercats come in there, threatening old ladies, pushing out old ladies, calling old ladies bees, threatening elected officials. Talking about how they finna turn. I mean, when I say they terrorized the meeting and turned
they had a 65-year-old lady on a walker backed up in the corner
and pushed her
and pushed
and put their hands on.
And then was
not one warning, not one warning was issued.
Police chief.
Nobody called for the police.
Police
chief had to call for the police.
Oh, girl,
because they just sat there. You said we got a police chief. Oh no, you. Oh yes.
Some of y'all comments.
What?
So Kathleen King said karma is knocking at all of their doors. Philip Johnson said, good evening. Finally getting to see this. Wanted to know what happened. Melissa Zambrinsky said Liddell Lewis lied about why she was getting police escorts to city council meetings. She blamed Jedediah Brown, but she was getting rides long before he came. She started getting them because she made a false police report with the state police saying she was threatened and being arred and killed.
And let me say this.
Around until December, she was getting a police escort.
But let me say this. Right. And their go-to thing, because it was some literature put out on me that I threatened somebody. First of all, if I would have threatened this person, they would have destroyed me. I would not be on the ballot now, okay? Nobody witnessed me. And they went to the police with their allegations, and the police told them that was not a threat. So these ladies can talk to you like a dog. They stood up over Don Pfeiffer. Remember that?
Yeah,
they stood up over Don, Liddell, and
Paul stood up over me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then Paul cussed her out. Been harassing Billy Dancer for the longest, to the point where she finally cussed him out. And now she's sitting over in court. Yeah. And now she's sitting. And it's a lot of our men in our community that will fight a woman to the death, but won't say boo hoo
and lie about it
to a man. I'm noticing
nothing to a man will raise up on a woman like.
I'm noticing that we have an epidemic.
Got their chest all poked out.
Arguing with them
online.
Arguing with them online.
That's Paul Herring.
Firing you off your job and you don't even work at the job and all this stuff. Just get you a panty and bra set. Anytime you a man and you sitting up online,
pink
pink panties. I mean, whatever color you like, whatever color you like. If you're a man, if you're a man and you find yourself arguing with women all the time,
calling them names,
and ready to fight, but you
lying.
ain't never ready to fight
And
no
lying.
men, right?
And lying.
Live your
And
truth.
lying.
Live your
Did I
truth.
say lying?
because that's what
Again,
Well, I'm just saying, and I'm noticing a lot of these men, they like to antagonize women,
That's right.
and they're the distraction, and that's
But here's
because
what I don't understand.
they're not comfortable being real men.
They aren't.
So they try to take over a
you're
woman.
Because real men don't do that.
That's
So,
right.
but
That's right.
so what have they put? I heard that you said we didn't have a chief of police. I heard he put in a safety plan.
Thank God.
Well, let's see.
I'm glad he didn't let everybody come up dead before he
Well,
went.
let's see it.
Now-
Let's see it.
Now, look, I'm gonna use Carol's phrase because I can't use the other phrase because I don't. Well, we're gonna talk about that, but I'm gonna use the other phrase. I went with Carol to sell some bean pies at the barbershop one day.
Yeah.
And the word on the street was at the barbershop. I'm sorry, not on the street. At the barbershop was that safety plan wasn't really no safety plan. It was more like some suggestions and some,
Girl, hush.
you know.
Well, I believe it because Tanya been asking for a safety plan since she was campaigning.
That's
Now,
right.
she's been in office how long now?
She been asking for,
Right.
she been
Since
asking
before
for
she got in
since
office.
2018.
And we haven't
out, we
seen
still
one
ain't
yet.
seen no safety plan, girl.
He got a safety plan.
What is it?
It's in his head.
Duck.
Oh.
Run.
Yes.
So we got
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
we got Jeremy, the digital nomad. Says, hey man, he said, is Liddell back there doing sign language or being rude? Oh, I got to hit him with the face. Let's see.
One more
Let's see. John Malley said, I know they got the Dax stack. Do any of you know who Neely is trying to make up the Fab Five with?
Yes.
Just to get through some of them so y'all can kind of catch up a little bit. Jay Nino Ewell said 6 officers escorted me out one day. I ain't did a single thing. Philip Johnson says clapping is not enough to call it a disturbance. Walking up to a council person's face and threatening them definitely qualifies. Philip Johnson says, like Josh Freeman putting his hands on a woman in the hallway.
Ooh.
Philip Johnson said a lawyer walked up to Eric May's face and threatened to crack his skull, and no one stopped him.
And Eric Mays was assaulted, and nobody held response.
That's and by one of the mayor's
Right.
On video doing that.
by one of the mayor's staff.
And guess what though? What I can say about the mayor is
Yes.
he fall out with everybody. Because after that person assaulted Eric Mays, Street Network News has it that same mayor had somebody tear his tail up.
Was that your cousin?
Now that was what I heard when I was in the barbershop selling bean pie. Because I sold them all at the barbershop. We got to come to the barbershop, girl. That's the only way they let a lady into this barbershop to get all this information. You got to sell the bean pie.
Okay, well, you keep going.
Oh, they told me they said.
So I want to know though. Okay, so
Vote for Carol. Vote for Carol.
we're talking about people threatening.
Kick it off.
You know what I'm going to.
Go on with
Did you see that video?
Show me. Show me.
You mean the one with the Drake? So,
That be the
Do
one.
we have that?
Hold on, I have.
girl, you got the
Does
video.
TV
Landon
12?
got
Does
off.
TV 12 have it?
Oh yeah,
They did have
you know TV 12.
TV 12 didn't have it. TMZ. Everybody had it. Didn't nobody want to drop it. Little old sweet mama got to put her stuff on the line to make this to try and keep the community safe. It's rough out here.
He in trouble. Who dropping videos like girl? You dropping
I got to
videos
know
like you dropping
Oh,
videos
y'all.
like Michael Jackson in
Like-
1984.
Girl, we got a video. We got 2 of them
Drop
actually
it like it's hot.
because we got an important. I mean, it is election time.
It is.
And one of the things we want people to know,
It's
we're
vote
going
for Carol.
yeah.
Carol.
While you're pulling that up, Landon, let me talk about this. What have you and Tanya Burns done to Doug? He told Tanya, he said Tanya Burns is supporting the loser for the first war in that Carol McIntosh.
Well, I get the feeling that Doug doesn't like strong black women with high self-esteem.
And he's shown it over and over again.
Doug want to be down with the team, and
He doesn't have a team.
certain levels of ladies would never run with the pleasures of somebody like he fits in with the crowd he hangs with, going in people's mailboxes legally.
I think secretly he wants to be
A strong woman. He want to be like that woman. Right. Y'all, wait a minute, y'all. Do y'all remember the video? So cute. Say this. Do y'all remember the video? It's a beautiful little. Do y'all remember the beautiful little white girl mom's video? And she said, she go off and she said, "Cause I'm a strong black woman." Y'all remember that? That's Doug in the mirror at home by himself in the bathroom all alone. I'm a strong black woman like Tanya Burns and Carol McIntosh.
A little black woman to get him maybe Liddell to get him the pep talk.
I'll give him a makeup.
You was smart, you was strong,
And you
Use important.
Hey, let me see. All right, let me read y'all comments and I'll play the video. I'll catch y'all up. All right. Josh Freeman putting his hands on a woman is the hallway where we left off. It said, Philip Johnson again, come up on a woman and you're not a man, even if she's built better than you.
Because some of them bras can bench press. I'll bench press any of the men to be at them meetings.
Hey, what's the name? Big girl.
She might dunk on somebody. They say she used to play ball. She come down and break the backboard on somebody. She'll be the dunk on y'all. What? Break your back. Run up if you want to.
Yep.
I don't blame Doug for not getting up.
Now what?
Now that's the views of Landon have nothing to do with it.
Y'all
I ain't even caught up with the comments yet. Hold on, let me see. Philip Johnson says, so this is not only wrong, it's been going on for too long. Says sitting down. Tasha Lynn is laughing. Kathleen King says some of these men have real women's issues. That's why they're saying they're not voting for Kamala Harris.
There you go.
Tasha Lynn says, good evening, ladies. Melissa Zambrinsky said, that's the devil.
Ooh.
And Eleanor Grover Wicker said, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the live.
thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. Don't forget to share.
Yeah.
Refills, anybody
Yes,
refill?
please. And thank you.
So you take her first. Now you're gonna show. You're gonna show the video, Landon.
Mm-hmm.
While we're pouring it up.
We're gonna show another video.
Here you go. Roll that bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that bean footage.
Share the popcorn.
Yes. Because we're watching shows.
Landon ain't
today.
done.
We're supposed to be out of here, man.
Not a problem.
It's that bullshit, man. Fuck it, it's changes, D. Or you think I should wait?
It's up to me.
Man, he done signed off on this shit. She had all this time to get this shit up out of here, bro.
I don't know what that would mean legally if you did it, but
Once he signed it, I posted it. I have right to come in his bitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can change this out. Fuck it. Change it out. Whatever she bust didn't want this shit.
Language.
Wow.
Language.
So
Vote for
That's
Carol. Vote for Carol.
what y'all think about that?
Well,
Now,
first of all, let me just say this. In my mind, because you just have to think about how you handle things sometimes. So if I thought, because his story is that he was going in and he saw somebody.
oh, we're gonna
going
play
in
his
and out.
story next.
Yeah, so play your story.
Well, play his story.
You all want to hear his side of the
Play your
story?
story.
Do
Do y'all
Okay.
have the video of the little boy screaming when he was trying to call 911?
I haven't
The
seen that
son,
either.
because there's also a video of the son trying to call 911.
We're gonna let you all see his response that explains
Yeah, drop that.
why he took
drop
the
that.
law into his own hands.
I mean, you can't go and get somebody with a regular gun and ain't that brandish and shouldn't you have your gun put up just in case the person is in the
I
home?
think that's
And ain't you supposed to, even if you evicted them, don't you supposed to knock, and shouldn't you have some paperwork? And then if I done drilled your locks out
There
to
you go.
put you out,
First you drill.
shouldn't I throw some socks or something out? I mean, a
If you
frying
evicted,
pan.
you see all kind of stuff out on.
I mean, then this my thing. If it's my house and I'm evicting you,
Girl, let me. Oh,
and I ain't got the sheriff with me, and it's so serious, I need an assault, a military style assault weapon
Is
to
that illegal?
evict
Is
a
that
single
illegal?
woman and a small child.
Is that a legal weapon?
I'm finna, I don't know, but I'm finna set your stuff out. If I come like that, I want you out. So what you turn around for? When you go, because if you're gonna rent the place, eventually you gotta put
But
the stuff out anyway.
but we
Wait a minute, let's just go all the way back.
Okay.
Let's just drag this all the way back. So if I felt like my life was threatened, wouldn't the right thing to do would be to call the police
Yeah.
instead of
Yes.
going and getting an AK-47
Yes.
and handling
Well,
taking
let's hear
back
that
into your own
explanation because
hands?
I got to dissect that.
You want to dissect
Because
here's what I when
Go
you
ahead,
hear
go
this explanation though,
yeah, well, yeah.
if you are a reporter,
A real reporter.
bingo.
If you a black mama, if you a black woman, if you a private detective, if you a house detective, if you a girlfriend with a street PhD in detectology, you gonna figure this one out.
A street.
If you a fifth
PhD
grader
with a-
that passed your spelling
And
test last week,
detectology, a street PhD in detect.
and detect, I like my shoes.
I
we
love
love
those
it. I was
great.
like,
My sister got them for me. Thank you, Helen.
she knows
Helen,
she got
we're
all
Helen.
that.
Helen,
It is
you
shit.
lady?
I wear eight.
Whoa, I do
wear
too.
eight.
I
I got my
do too.
Chucks on. They
And
say
happy.
Kamala hair for the people.
And they match your shirt. I'm so jealous.
And if you
Tell
like
me,
this
girl, I'll
shirt,
give you my cash app.
If you like the Chucks, her shirt says Chucks, Pearls, and
and
Colored
colored
Girls.
girls.
Okay, so if you like a Chucks, Pearls, and Colored Girls t-shirt, you can contact me.
But we're gonna give one.
And we're gonna give
one to
we're gonna get
one person. We just have to figure out what is the
criteria.
what is the criteria
I don't know.
if
I
you
think-
want a Chucks, Pearls, and Colored Girls t-shirt.
I think you should be
I think
president.
But they have to be on here telling us something.
No, because if they from what
They,
we have viewers from all around, so you don't want
yeah, we got
Let
colored girls.
whoever-
You get ready to show us?
show the video, roll the video.
Drop the
Drop that beat.
I normally keep up with the comments. Hold on. Kathleen said he should have gotten his face blued off. I had to switch it up for while he was drilling that lock. Now she said it the right way. I just for live purposes, yeah, got his face blued off. Tasha Lynn said yes. Philip Johnson said all about that. About that. Look up the full staff on Flint Housing Commission and look who the director is.
Yeah.
And you know they got a scandal with a bunch of them houses that got away from them.
The
Let me
whole
see.
board is quit, or the whole
You take
leadership, the president and the vice
staff.
Yeah, but they don't want to go to jail when everybody else go for stealing them houses. They done lifted some
and
houses
the
off.
executive director is on administrative leave, paid administrative leave.
That's right.
I wish I
We're
could
gonna
be
read
shot.
some more.
It says Leon, no, he ain't see a black guy in a hoodie with the gun poking out. That's really distasteful for him to say, adding to the stereotype of the young black man, especially after Trayvon Martin.
He's doing a whole lot in the community.
Yep, it says this angers me being with a black man, being a black man with a black son. Whoever votes for him is crazy. Carol for the first ward. Hold up real quick.
And
like, while we're on it. All right. Then you got a couple more comments. And the previous staff. What is this? That's a thug. Bougie Boy was at council today, and I had to leave because my son was getting really upset with his white supremacist art.
Oh.
Yep. Vote Carol McIntosh November 5th. Yermy says, send me that video. Just fall back. I'm back. And John Malley said, man, back in the day, we call him the pusher man.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that ninja in the alley.
I'm your
You know me, I'm your friend.
That's right. But the best make you
like Clark Kent. He put that vest and glasses on.
Tell me. Okay, go ahead. What's up?
To take a previous tenant to court to evict them. They was refusing to leave the home. They had no lease. They were living in the house illegally. I went through the court process. I won in court properly twice. After you win in court, they give you like a set amount of days. A person has to officially be out of there.
Real quick before you say something. One more time.
Okay, now you know what are you called? What is your proper title? What are you?
I'm technically
He's a producer.
the producer.
He's the best one around, best one in the land.
Best
So
producer
y'all know.
in the world. Man.
That's right. We're gonna say land. All right. So did you all hear that?
Can I hear it again?
You want to hear his response?
I
again?
would
Okay,
like
we'll be
to.
quiet so you
Please.
can hear it.
Oh, man.
I don't think we should play that again. Play the commercial.
It's so full of mess. That backfired because anybody with sense would say, "Why didn't you call the police? Why do you
Boom.
think it's okay to take your
Well,
law
Boom.
into your own
Well,
hands? Why did you?"
Boom.
There's some certain
All
people that I've seen
No.
some comments from that I'm looking at them and I'm looking at them very cross-eyed because they're saying that
He did a good job.
he did a good job and that put something on them.
Yeah, whatever. Hold on. Let me bust that down to
Okay,
the lowest.
bust it down.
Let me bust it down to the lowest common denominator. You seen a man with a hood and a gun that you couldn't identify. You didn't call the police.
Right.
Did you have your Tech 9 already on you with your friend already in the car when you saw this man? Or did you go get your friend and your Tech 9? You didn't call the police though. Now, if it would have been a woman in the home, because you didn't know if she was there or not, you'd have seen a man with a gun go in her house. You didn't call her to tell her, I just seen somebody come in your house, jump out the window. You ain't say, I'm calling the police because the man in your house. None of that. You ain't do none of that. That's what I'm saying.
Gonna make up all
He said, you know, there's a man who the squalls through the door because the lock ain't broke, the window ain't broke because you had to break in. So the door must have been unlocked for the man with the gun, with the hoodie. So you drilled the locks out, going in there to get a burglar out who was locked in securely, and you ain't called. You thought you needed a Tech 9 for the job, but yet you didn't need the police.
The math ain't
right. And now one reporter, who was that? What channel was that?
because you thought
Who did that?
if that's the
Who did
case,
that
then we have a
interview?
bigger problem. You just rolling around with a AK-47 in your car.
Patrolling.
Yeah, patrolling. But who's rolling around with an AK-47? Just you rolling around with a
Somebody that sits on city
The
council.
pusher man.
Vote for Carol. I'm telling you, vote for Carol.
I mean,
You
really.
can't have council people
This is
doing that.
ridiculous.
Yes, you can.
This
Yes,
can't
you
happen.
And
Well, the
see,
mayor wants him. So.
and let me say this. I thank God he got his record expunged. Because I done got my hand on that yesterday record. I done heard about and it was, and you know what? It's a lot of violence against women.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm noticing. A lot of
that's what
violence
you hear.
against.
So a lot of violence against women.
Oh,
Every week.
let me shut my trash mouth. That's kind of
Every
aggressive, ain't it?
No, it's true.
They trash. Let me share my trash mouth. The folks don't like when women speak out.
But
Well, sorry. Wait, sorry.
Folks
Doug
don't like
doesn't.
women that
Sorry.
speak out.
Oh, well, maybe Doug can, but sorry for
Oh,
the
you
other
know, on the
one.
flyer they said, I'm my trash mouth.
oh yeah, it costs all this.
Yeah,
you
but see, I was being nice because I didn't have the video for almost 2 years. I wasn't gonna,
and you weren't gonna pull
I
that.
wasn't gonna even do that to you.
The TB12
Told them stories.
But why wouldn't a real reporter would ask those questions?
Girl, we talking about TV12.
Oh,
Look, they didn't want to report on it. Like I said, we've been sending
They
the
had
video. We've been sending it to
They had
TMZ.
to.
We've been
They
sending
had
it
to
to the
give them.
police. We've been sending it to the city
But I think-
attorney
I think
and
they didn't
everybody.
know.
And ain't nobody say a word till I put it
I
on
think
my
it hurt.
Facebook page. Okay. They let me take that link. Now they acting like they didn't know nothing about it and they so concerned. They knew what they had up over again. They knew.
Shame, shame, shame.
But see, if it was me, now they lying because they lying on me. Okay. Now I ain't broke no law.
You know they lie.
Now I ain't broke no
'Cause I'm
law.
still sitting
They
there.
telling flat out lies. Right. You ain't been picked up yet. They tell flat out lies. They telling flat out lies on me. Okay. Ain't none of this. And then, like I said, when you go to the courthouse, you can't even get no documentation on the case. You can't get nothing. All you got is these people's words. I urge everybody to ask for the vote to settle that case. When did the board vote on that? But I'm gonna move on. But my point is this: all of these people are connected. It's the same old
Oh
people
yeah. It's the
running
same
from
people.
board to board to
Listen,
board, stealing and
Mhm.
robbing the community. They go from board
Listen,
to
I'm
board
just
to
gonna
board,
tell you this.
laying they
Tell
sham down.
If you are justifying defending any of that behavior, you are part of the problem.
Yes, absolutely.
You are not only you are part of the problem,
Yeah.
you're a symptom of the problem.
And probably have done it yourself.
You have
Oh.
not only that, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me say
Absolutely.
this: what I'm noticing.
Absolutely.
Let me say what I'm noticing about Flint, and I have an idea of how we got here to this level of corruption, because we have so many people that know about the corruption, but so many people in high positions
I
are
was gonna say, but it goes
participating
up.
in the corruption.
Yep.
And
From the water to the gun.
And the Flint,
Yep.
Flint is like a cesspool for KISS ASSs. Okay.
There you go.
So if you have an important title, an important name, you can be killing kids and they won't say a word.
Or terrorizing them in their home.
Drilling locks out and coming in on kids when they're trying to dial
Or raping
911.
And
raping
you know what
people
they do?
and all this old kind of mess.
And so then they want to take the voice of the people once again. They don't want this election to go for the third ward because they want to put a yes person in.
Yeah.
They want somebody
Another one.
they want to put another one that will allow the
Well, they're trying to
same
get
kind
us
of
took over
stuff
by
because they scared if the election goes, somebody
They ain't gonna have a
somebody
majority.
Then
besides
they're
Gary
going to finish
Nelson might
pilfering the
win.
city. That if they let
Well,
the state take
preach,
over, then they're going to
man.
I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, they want to turn us over to the state because they want to take our property and our land. That's just the bottom line. So they're deciding
They
they're
are
gonna,
taking
they're
our
gonna-
property.
yeah,
and
they're
our
gonna
land.
back-
They
yeah,
ain't got to do that, though. They're giving it away.
yeah, they're gonna,
$172,000 for 8.5 acres.
Oh, don't talk to me about the park. Oh my God, we had nothing. We went down and demonstrated and everything. There were 8
Remember
acres.
me and you were down there that day when it was
Absolutely.
105 degrees.
well, let me tell you this though. Let me tell you this.
And
You or
thank
I
you.
could never buy 8 acres for that much.
No,
Okay?
never.
But
never.
notice the great deals that these outsiders
Oh.
and these big
Okay.
corporations can get though.
Yes,
Throw the
ma'am.
money.
Because
All right, so we got Miss Tanya Burns in the live.
you gave it to them at that press
Yes,
conference.
you did.
You
Thank you.
had them. They did everything but wet their pants,
Yeah.
girl. They were so nervous. And you had what's her name?
Judy Priestley,
Uh,
Liddell.
Donna
Donna
Trump. You had her
Donna
pacing
Trump. That's a
around
good name
like
for her,
she
Donna
was like
Trump.
she was a helicopter on you, girl. She did the Donna Trump like Donald Trump did Hillary,
And
because you were giving them the bees. And you know what, Tanya? Let me just say this. Here's what really made Liddell angry. Because Tanya said, "Suck it up, Buttercup."
And let me say this, because Tanya's performance on busting that up deserves for me to murder a hit. And I'm only going to hit one line for you.
Oh,
This hit.
Okay, let's do it.
When I saw how she busted into that, I was like, Give it to him, baby. Make him have had enough.
They had enough.
Give it to him.
Girl,
Yeah, give it to him, girl. Give it to him.
that's why we brought popcorn, because we knew we were gonna be watching you.
Yes.
We were gonna watch you.
Yes.
And that's why
make
they
them squirm like, you know how
So
dry
sorry-
worms
So
squirm.
Bossy, Bossy, here you go. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
for you.
Here we go, Tanya.
Yeah.
That's right. This is to you.
Oh man, give it to him.
Oh, I'm Linda. We stopped you, didn't
Oh no, you good.
Oh, yeah.
Here, let me get down. We got Terrence O'Sells on the live.
we? Surprised he had to stop by.
Tasha
Instead of
Lynn.
the other seat.
I got to beat me and Stephanie supposed to be going on there. We come.
Terrence, we coming.
Tasha Lynn says, so is Leon going to do this with his Draco to all members at Hasselberg since there's no lease agreement?
Oh, he might come up there and put some old people. Bring the hands out there and kick the door in. Y'all don't care if you is on the walker. Get on there. Bring it out, people. Now,
Terrence
if you know
O'Sells.
Social Security checks drop, put them in the pillowcase. Drop your check in there.
Terrence O'Sells said,
I got my security, Baby D, and what was the cousin's name in Friday?
Baby D. Yeah,
Baby D, and what was the little
Craig.
I don't forgot. Yeah, Craig. We just gonna call her Craig.
What's good?
What's the next one? No.
No. You know that scene where it's like, some corn. Okay. Yes, Linda, we're sorry.
all right, Terrence O'Sells said, Carol, talk your stuff. Miss Tanya Burns said, Leon made another conscious decision to not follow the law.
Another one.
Jay
Another
Ewell
one.
said, Tanya Burns, exactly, but this doesn't surprise me. He's exactly who he's been showing us during council. Liddell and Mushat, flunky, time for him to go.
Yep.
Um,
Vote for Carol. Vote for Carol.
Philip Johnson said, I'm just imagining what it would be like if Miss Carol and Miss Billy from E&A teamed up.
That's my girl.
John
Y'all
Malley.
know that's my girl.
John Melly said, I don't even know, or yeah, I don't know anyone that believed that big lie. Not even him.
Oh, there's some people out here.
They want to believe in him so bad.
Anything, you know what? It's a certain group of people out here who
Mostly women. Mostly
no.
women. It's a
I'm
million
not gonna put that. I'm not
in
gonna
the
put it.
establishment
It's a certain group of
that
people
want
out
the
here
status quo.
that are against Miss McIntosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the address is 1101 Saginaw. Isn't that the address of City Hall?
Yeah,
Oh my God, that's a gift.
they don't want to. Let me tell y'all something. Let me say this. Let me say this.
I used to have that address.
1101.
Right, we liked it. And we liked it.
Let me say this to y'all. No, they don't want me in there because they haven't got their opera fund allocation, and they know that I'm.
And they know some more
vote,
money is
and
gonna
they know I'm
come.
going to
Well,
vote to
no.
try and
You
reallocate
gotta
those
think
funds.
about it
And
too.
I'm going to give you a new roof and you new windows because I don't
They
care
don't want you to have a new roof or new
They don't want.
windows.
I don't
They
care
want them for
about
their building.
I get you some new siding if you qualify, a new roof,
There
new
you go.
window. I don't care.
And you know what?
Money you can
While
have.
you're saying this, I
I
want to tell you all, while you're talking, Carol, you can go vote. Early voting is taking place right now. You put it in the machine.
That's
It is
right.
This is different than absentee ballot
I
voting.
took my
This
absentee
is
ballot
actual
and it's
voting.
If you want to
Take
see
somebody.
if you see the foolishness that happened today and you're tired of it and you
Go
want
vote.
to have something done, today was foolishness. Last week was foolishness.
And the week
the
before,
week
well,
before that,
a whole lot of weeks have been.
foolishness.
Wait, it's not. It's not. It
What is it?
hasn't been foolishness. Eric Mays is dead, so it's better because he was the problem.
That's not what,
Stop.
and that was foolishness. That's what they tried to
I want
say.
to make an observation. This is
Oh,
oh my
these
goodness.
means they got worse and worse.
She got some music.
She's so
She's
sexy.
Girl.
I recognize that song. Talking about you. That's my jam.
Wait a
That's my
minute, but
dance
she
jam.
smiled. She smiled at that song. What that song mean?
It's just my water. So it's time to touch my pearls on this comment.
Oh, okay.
Do you know that the second ward person has sat between two people that have died?
Dang.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna take us
Well,
off. On that note, I'm gonna catch up to some of these comments.
Okay,
For that.
there's my thing, my phone immediately.
Look, I got my popcorn with me in my hand.
All the Teflon
If you
suit,
do win, I want
blessed
you to-
oil, the
I need
cross
you to
on
put
the
that
front
petition
and the
up for
back.
real.
Vote for
Let
Carol.
me
If
see.
you do win, I
Vote
need
for
you to put
Carol.
that
Holy
Okay.
water, my pastor to the side.
Vote for Carol.
D. Richburg says stop. Just so y'all know, we about 10, 15 minutes behind in these comments. But
Oh,
we
we're sorry. Okay.
no, you good. I was
Okay,
just letting you know where they're
okay.
coming from.
Okay.
Because some of them would be kind of random just because we're right now. But yeah, I was gonna say, Jeremy, if you message me which video it is, I got you. He said you sent it to the wrong person, sent it to me. I got you. Because all of them are on my phone. D. Richburg said he's a habitual liar.
Yeah.
Tanya Burns said there was a child in the home who called 911 scared to death.
Yeah.
Leon didn't leave the house once he saw the child on the
Oh
phone.
my God.
Melissa Zambriski said it's on Facebook. D. Richburg said the four have the same spirit that the leprechaun has. John Malley says, I wonder who helped him with that rebuttal. That lie needed a lot of help.
It needs a lot of help.
Quality
John.
for Hits Facebook. I got you. Said, look at the beautiful Miss Taylor. That's from D. Richburg.
Yes, beautiful.
Tanya give him the 411 at that press conference. Or
She
Tanya
did.
gave him the 411.
Tanya did.
Thank you,
Carol
Miss
for
Tanya.
first. Vote Tuesday.
That's right.
Vote Tuesday or vote tomorrow.
Uh,
Vote for Carol.
Just
Vote.
vote.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vote.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
But I-
Vote for Carol McIntosh.
And if you have an absentee ballot, you can still take it down there
And vote.
slide
That's what I
into the
did.
machine.
That's what I did.
I did
I
that
voted
too.
Yeah,
Sunday.
don't put your ballot in that box, baby.
No,
Then how you vote for Scooby Doo? Don't
That's
let
right.
them
And
touch
it could
that.
catch on fire.
Oh my God.
It's
Yeah.
happening. It's happening.
Whoever set on girls' headquarters on fire probably setting them boxes on fire. We know that. The only person who can
Yes.
burn down several rental properties too, huh? We got one.
Lots of them in Priestley.
Girlie, don't you got some signs?
Signs tore up, missing.
Oh, they like taking signs.
Yeah,
They-
signs
that's
tore
a-
up and
that's a
missing.
Neely thing.
Somebody precinct
'Cause he
burned
was
down.
stealing my signs. And
Ladies.
he had that guy he used to be with that whole.
Oh, the one guy he didn't know that he was hooked up with him at his birthday
He had
party.
him stealing my
Somebody
signs.
in there.
He had on video.
That's making little
Claudia
boys.
Yeah. Give
saw
me
him
the
taking
HIV.
her signs.
And then let
Yeah,
them,
that
and
was
he ain't
really
supposed
love.
to be
That
nowhere
was
at no
his
school.
friend.
He done came to them school board meetings.
He came to the had him all around kids.
All around
Yes.
the kids.
What he giving away candy at
Trying to set them kids up. Come over here, kids. I got the good
He
kind.
wore a Nickelodeon shirt.
Oh, drunk.
He
Drunk.
did.
Probably had SpongeBob in the background.
He did. And he had SpongeBob. Right. Trying to entice them kids and Neely was with.
Talking about, do you think I could get my record expunged and then be a Boy Scout leader?
Ooh.
No.
Where somebody
No.
else, yep, I threw some shit.
Hey, let me see. Philip Johnson said, "Where's Rick James when you need him?" B. Marisa, I'll drink to that. Tasha Lynn, John Malley. I got to give that Burns a little shout out. She ain't scared. Sheena Becton said, Miss Taylor looking jazzy and gorgeous as usual. Tasha Lynn said, B. Marie, yeah, if he did that at someone home, he would not do it again.
Right.
And when he don't get his way, even on council.
Oh, wow.
B. Marie said, love Miss Taylor. D. Richburg, please vote for Carol. I can't stand to see that squatting.
You have to look
Squatting
at some people when they,
fish
when
in
they
that
do-
first ward.
You have to look
That's
at
what?
some people. Squat-
I think that's a
squat
fish
fish.
emoji. Yep, that squatting fish in the first ward.
You have to
It's
look
like,
at
is that a
some people
Mississippi mud
that
duck? Is that the
display
same?
that kind of behavior in the past, and you think this is? You have to look at some of the things that
Exactly.
they do.
Well, I am going to say this. I am going to
That's a
say
very
this.
good point.
I'm going to say this too, because this person is on their second chance, right?
Yes.
But we got them doing something illegal, right?
After
So
the
that
second
means,
chance.
so that means he's going to need a third chance,
That's
probably
right.
a fourth chance
Yes.
and a fifth chance
This
and a
is
sixth
not
chance.
over.
You
Till he
know,
get it right. I mean, he appears to get more chances than everybody else. But look,
He-
like me.
Somebody let that happen.
Yeah, they did.
Somebody
well,
made a point.
you know the
Well,
the
there's
mayor
no value
and the-
on
and the-
women in
and the
America.
puppet masters that pull the mayor's strings
Right.
want them because
And then-
they need to have votes
this
so
is
they
what
can get
kills
money
me.
so they can continue
But
to
this is
take
what
Flint
kills me.
from us.
That's
But
what
this
they're
is what
trying.
kills me. He say I'm a bully, but yet you got an assault weapon terrorizing a child and a woman.
In a home.
So if I'm a bully, you a terrorist,
there you go.
Mm.
There you go.
right?
That's
Because I've never shot anybody. I've never been accused of rape. I've never sold drugs. I've never been to prison. And I'm not saying I've never done anything wrong. What I am saying is I'm not a career criminal. Okay,
That's
that's
right.
what I'm saying.
Over and over.
Over and over, and I'm not
Yeah.
around here preying on people that
So-
I think
so,
is
Carol,
weaker than me.
Let me
Taking
tell you,
You
advantage
ain't
of
walking
people.
around here with AK-47.
And I got to
when she get off
CCW.
city
license.
council, Stephanie, don't you have no vest on?
I can't wear no vest. Now I can't wear no vest because somebody else does. That ain't right because I like vests. I got a
Or
couple of
only
vests.
that. Only that.
You cannot wear that.
Never.
But can I wear
Not that kind.
You gotta wear blazer.
I'm gonna fall out with them because I'm tired of them. They done told me I got to be wearing blazers. I can't wear no vest. I got to get new glasses. I'm sick of this.
We got to come up with Landon, how do they get a shirt?
But they
Who
got
do
to
we
do
give
with
a
this
shirt to?
Um,
What's going to be our...
Who should we give a shirt to?
B. Marie.
Who's got the best?
B. Marie.
Let's see.
Who's logged in the most?
B.
yeah, I was
Marie.
gonna say. I mean, participation is key. You know,
Okay.
so
Okay, so who got the most participation this evening?
Low or high?
this
B.
evening.
Marie already done bought a shirt, so let's X her out. She got a shirt.
Double B. Marie?
You got a
We done
shirt.
bought a shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to have something else for you, B. Marie.
Right. We
What
got
if it's a guy though?
Hey, look, Eleanor Grover Wicker said me.
All
That
right.
was it. Said me.
What size do you need?
What you need, Miss Wicker?
I would say, if anyone sends a
Can you-
message to the page,
Mhm.
then we can pull a name from those
From the-
names.
So tell them what to do.
So send your information on that chat.
Mm-mm.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't
Don't
do
do
Yeah,
it.
because I need a couple
Miss
things from the
Wicker.
store. So if you
Yeah.
send your personal information,
Yeah,
then
don't do it, baby. We don't want.
we'll report it, just
Yeah.
not right away. You know,
We got some nefarious people around here. We don't want that to
So
happen.
they have to do what?
no, I would just tell them to send a message to
Send
the
a
Black Money
message.
Matters page
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. To the Black Money Matters page.
that
And
just
we'll
says,
get it.
I'm voting for Carol McIntosh. And
Oh,
we'll,
and put your size in.
yeah,
And
put your
size.
size.
Miss
And we'll,
Wicker, put your size in
And
And,
say, I'm
um,
voting for Carol.
and your
Or
address.
vote for Carol.
And we gonna.
Yeah, vote for Carol.
Vote for Carol.
And
I
we
Let
think
me
we need
see.
to do something too at election for people that vote. We're gonna have something else.
Mm.
We want people. Y'all need to
Well, I'm gonna
vote.
put this out
Put
there
it out there. We
because
need
I've been
people to
no,
go
this
vote.
ain't got nothing to do with. I'm past voting, but y'all get out there and vote. We need you. Kamala
Yeah.
needs you. Carol McIntosh needs you.
Yeah.
We need you. America needs you.
Yeah.
People,
Seriously.
people that want to operate in democracy and love and peace need
You
you.
gotta go
Mhm.
vote.
We need you to vote for Kamala Harris. We do not want a liar for our leader. We do not want anybody that is divisive for our leader. We do not want a money thirsty, lying, demonic pervert.
He's got a Bible now.
Hitler followed.
Yeah, well-
Oh yeah, he said Hitler was wonderful.
Yeah,
Well,
like
because he's something like Hitler. Okay, he's something like Hitler.
He
He
is.
wants to be.
And you know, the fact that he's always calling people dumb and he's dumb is
Oh,
H-E-L-L.
my goodness.
After that bleach injection thing, he shouldn't call
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
else
Oh.
dumb. Ever.
Well,
Ever.
he knew-
And then always
he
talking
was-
about Joe Biden old and he old as fish grease. Used 3-4 times. And then he got that
And
rug
thanks,
on
sir.
his head. And then he be wearing a girdle and think don't nobody know.
a
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, so all
He
you can
has
do-
a
He wearing the pants.
I thought it was gonna be Spanx. He didn't move up.
Well,
his
he
Spanx.
probably got his depend tied down with his spank. Because you know that depend when you wet it, it'll start sagging.
Oh, my goodness.
And then that's gonna mess him up with the young sluts.
Oh,
Young
yeah.
prostitutes don't
Oh,
like it.
that got something.
I'm
going.
gonna catch y'all up and then I'm gonna finish it off with a good little message.
Okay.
So D. Richburg said, "Isn't she lovely?" Shania back then said, "So glad I found the sensible, beautiful women to have a good little post council kiki with." D. Richburg said, "Listen, what you doing over here?" Kathleen King said, "Passing out popcorn with Neely's name on it, but
That's
Neely
right.
claims he wasn't affiliated
That's
with
right.
John
You're
Cole."
right. Right up there, Northwest,
There you go.
at the basketball
Yeah.
camp.
Yeah.
B. Marie said, "This show is so fun and enlightening." D. Richburg said there's several pictures of them together. Never mind. Sheena Beckton said Dave Richburg, them together. Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't know. It threw me all the way. Them other musties blocked and put me out for not going along with the get along and being a yes girl. Yep. Them other musties. That was that's what it was. Yep. D. Richburg.
You get that? Look, that's the one right.
Leave me some glasses.
D. Richburg.
Start bringing pearls and shades.
Let me see. D. Richburg said you also never served on the ARPA board, repping the 3rd ward, then started squatting in the 1st ward while sitting on the House Commission. His hand is in too many jars.
There you go.
B. Marie is laughing. So okay. Philip Johnson. Johnson is just my pet patriarchal name. I'm still Lee and still live its meaning of respect. Let me see. Keep being the beautiful people you all are. B. Marie said, vote for Carol.
Yay.
Hold on one second. And then while we're on that one, this is where I said I'm gonna drop y'all with another good message. Where'd the comment go? Oh, there we go. There's a squatter in the 1st ward. There's a squatter in the 1st ward. A victim. Vote for Carol McIntosh.
You're just gorgeous on there.
And then B. Marie right. We got Miss Maxine and B. Marie laughing. Jeremy said everyone may carry a trace of cruelty within, but it remains hidden until the true bully reveals what it really looks like.
That's right.
Powerful.
And then Terrence O'Sell said it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it.
That's right.
He said it's cool when we do it. It's a problem when they do it.
That's right. That's right.
Or excuse me, it's
Cool
it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it.
Exactly.
And then Jeremy said tomorrow. Yeah, y'all caught up.
All right.
And Jerry caught that meeting at the dump when Ed acted a fool.
Oh yeah, and then he came in screaming like
then he came in there acting a fool.
Oh, I got one more that I can leave y'all out with. We didn't discuss this one. I know we kind of over a little bit, but just because we got the clip. What do y'all think about this?
Man, they're no happy as hell. But they want us to talk. Yeah. They wanted me to talk. But they don't want me to talk.
What they want you to say?
Whatever I was gonna say. They ain't want me to say nothing. They wanted me to say. They knew I was coming for her. They knew I was going for her. They knew I was going for Tommy. I wanted to get the other bitch that was it. Yeah, we shut it down.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
You're right. You're right.
The testimony on the perpetrator.
That picture, you need to post that picture on Black Money Matters.
That's on one of my YouTube profiles right now.
You know we can take them to council.
And you would be warned and thrown out.
There you go.
Look, let me get the look, y'all.
We got fit.
Let me get the look. Because I ain't got the wig, but I got the
You
face.
still ain't
Don't you claim that?
That's no cold.
What?
King January.
Ooh, Miss Tasha Land. Hold on, I'm getting down to you. Philip Johnson said that's the exact definition of professionalism. Miss Tasha Land laughing. D. Richburg said after this video went viral, Liddell said it never happened. She's the poster girl of delusion. Miss Maxine is laughing. Philip Johnson said, I swear Lewis looks like Sigmund from the Sea Monsters. And Tasha Land said Moon's funeral home must have did Liddell's makeup for that press conference.
Tasha Lynn.
I got to buy these from you. I'm gonna put them on top of my glass. Whoa, look, y'all.
You send us a message in Messenger.
You want to free
I'm gonna pay for your shirt.
Send us your side.
in your address, baby. You did. I'm sending you a shirt.
Well, you got one. We got something.
Y'all crazy.
I know it's time for us.
They do silly after a certain
You are.
time.
I'm so glad they tuned in.
They said Liddell was up there looking like one of the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus with those big matted wigs. Okay, I'm sorry. That was the last.
Y'all
My bad, y'all.
be staying like, y'all know what? I'm gonna have a stain fest. I'm gonna invite all y'all because you're hot tonight. When you're on fire, you're on fire. Ooh, Lord, I can make y'all mad. Y'all gonna light on me if I ever make y'all mad. I'm fragile. Don't do me like that now. They gonna make somebody. Y'all gonna make somebody. Y'all
And
gonna
you know what? And we're gonna end by telling people what? Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go
Take your
vote.
vote to the polls.
and
We
vote.
need to
Take
vote
some
like your
people
life
with
depends
you
on it this
because
election.
it
Because
does.
it does. And make sure when you look at that ballot, you flip it over.
Right.
There's
It's
a
judges.
nonpartisan. There's nonpartisan signs on there.
council
That's what
is.
council. Well, the first ward candidate, council person, first ward candidate for council, Carol McIntosh, is that third ward.
The
council
judges is in the
there.
nonpartisan.
Although we don't know what's
We
going
don't know
on.
what's going on with the
But
10th
you still
precinct,
vote. But you
but
still
vote if it's
vote
on
anyway.
your third
And
ward.
then there's judges on there. You got who? You got Mary
Kyra.
Hood.
Mary Hope, Kyra,
And what's the other? Kimberly?
Latoya.
Bolden.
No,
But
but
somebody
that.
did Bolden.
But there's
Kimberly,
Latoya.
somebody.
Kimberly,
I don't know.
the persons I think
It's
last
the
name is
woman.
Thomas with
Two women.
it's two
Kyra
women.
and another
And vote
one.
for Percy
And
Whitmore.
Percy
Percy
Whitmore.
Percy, yeah, I voted
Thank
for
you.
Mr.
And
Percy.
we'll see him win in 2 weeks. Will it be after the election?
We might have to have
We might have a
Let me
special.
tell you something. If God is kind enough to let me win this, y'all, I'm gonna have a major shading-a-ding-ding. We gonna party.
Okay. Another reason.
You all have a good night.
I got about 4 parties planned. I
Y'all
didn't win. I'm
Y'all
glad
might
to
get some
the
scrimps. Y'all might get some scrimps.
Some scrimp.
Oh my God.
Some hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, great.
Bye,
Great.
everybody.
Bye.
What's on the ballot this November election? Click What's on the ballot at michigan.gov/vote to find the ballot for your precinct.